Good late evening, folks. My name is Detroit Miracle, and I am here to talk about public safety in regards to that concert that went down weeks ago in which people were killed and injured. What was it called? The Astroworld concert event. Well, in weeks that followed, there has been numerous lawsuits filed, and people think that they are entitled to restoration and restitution for that most unfortunate thing. And I believe that they are right. But no matter how much money you receive for any unfortunate death, that still won't bring the people back that you missed, that you love. Yeah, you know, I've heard reports that the lawsuits also stemmed from the fact that people felt security personnel should have protected them better than they actually did. And people were dependent upon security to protect their very lives. Well, I'm here to tell you that as an adult, you are responsible for protecting yourself and providing protection for you and your family. You cannot depend on any other for providing immediate protection for your very livelihoods. I know there are people that say, what about police? We entrust police officers to protect us. Well, I would say that that is very true to a certain extent, but think about it. The police are set up in society to respond to things that go wrong. The police cannot be at every place at every time because there isn't enough of them to do that. Now, when you see police show up to a reported crime or incidents, it is usually after the fact. If someone calls the police and says, we need you, there's a problem, or if they respond to something that happened, it's usually after the fact. So the police cannot prevent things from happening, even though they are a deterrent. Now, take this concert, for example, where people are saying security should have provided enough protection to keep them safe. Now, look, if you go into a very packed building where you find tens of thousands of people, you as an adult should be well aware of the fact that there's very little room to move around in. And that same adults, in fact, those very adults realize full well that that situation could prove dangerous, especially if people fall over, then they might be trampled on. I went to an event 10 years ago, 10 or 15 years ago, where it had got packed and crammed, and I slipped on the floor. But I was lucky that a family relative pulled me up in time, or I would have been trampled. You know, when we go out to these events, and especially to concerts to see entertainers that we place high value on, it seems that we value our safety very little. And that was the case with the Astroworld event, which was a Travis Scott concert. Now look, you can blame Travis Scott for what happened, but he didn't make those people go out to that concert, and he wasn't personally in charge of the security detail. I'm not saying that he shouldn't accept and own up to a certain amount of responsibility, though, because it was his concert. But I'm not saying that he should be held entirely responsible when you have all of those competent, able-minded, intelligent adults that should come to the conclusion that they in fact shouldn't have put themselves in a dangerous situation which posed much danger to them. And certain people even brought their kids to that concert. Well, people, this is a wake-up call. You and you alone are solely responsible for your own safety, protection, and peace of mind. I'd appreciate it if people would throw those comments in there and give some feedback to this very topic. And please drop those likes, and you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel, which is Detroit Miracle. Peace out and good night.